Hello all, this BAWLZY here. I was just wanting to set up another video comprised of the Su-25T and its three macros that I have set up for it. It's a startup, a shutdown for repair, and a startup from a shutdown and repair. And I know you might say that there's not that much need for the 25T to have that because it has the cheat startup, but it doesn't, like I said in all the other videos that even have all the detail as far as the clickable cockpits and whatnot to be able to actually control everything inside the cockpit. This one doesn't have that, but with the same with those, I just like one switch that actually does all that, and also basically, sets all my lighting, requests the startup, requests the taxi, and gets all that done. But without further ado, hope you like it. This is my Su-25T macros. Starts up the electrical, and you see that starting up in the background on the HUD. You get as much time as you want, just like the other videos I have for the other aircraft, to do whatever you want as far as the loadouts. I'm going to go ahead and put the cluster munitions on every pylon except for the outer pylon, because that one can only take air to air. And I have to do it by hand because it doesn't actually have that loadout in the select a loadout. And as soon as I get all this set up, basically all I gotta do is press OK, get request arming, ground crew comes back with a copy, and then I just let go of the switch.
Indian Springs, 104. Запуск.
Macro request startup.
104. Indian Springs.
ATC comes back with a confirmation of startup, and the menu goes away automatically. And then I'm sitting here just waiting for this to get done arming. Then it brings me back into the cockpit after the rearming is complete. Just in time to see the cockpit close, lighting go on, and the mirrors flip up. You don't see the lighting because it's daytime. Kicks me back outside. Time to see the taxi lights flip on, navigation beacon lights start blinking.
Indian Springs, 104.
And
Руление.
with perfect timing, that it requests taxi to runway, and at the time that we get up to full RPM, ATC comes back with a confirmation or clearance to the runway. Taxi lights turn to landing lights for us to leave or take off, and the navigation lights go to steady. And we're ready to go. One thing I don't like about this plane, though, you gotta take her nice and slow on the ground because this fat lady likes to tip over. And like I said, with the just like the other macro videos I have, we're going to go ahead and take off from Creech and go out to a convoy, enemy convoy. We're red, so that'd be a blue convoy out west of Creech. Let's see here. Give you a good look at the convoy. Alright. It's basically the convoy that we're going to be dropping on. Taking it nice and slow. I didn't want to go into the ditch while I was in that view. But yeah, we're gonna go dish out some damage and hopefully take some damage, and then limp back to Creech for a shutdown and repair macro. Go ahead and request takeoff. We get clearance for takeoff. Full power. And let her rip. I don't know if this, what most people do with this, but with the Frogfoot, I tend to let it get up to speed, and right at the end of the runway, I put the flaps to full. I think it actually helps to actually get it up to speed quicker. Wheels up and rotate. Alright, off the ground, I'm going to go ahead and bring up the flaps. Turn off the navigation lights. Go ahead and flip it to ground attack mode. As you can see on the HUD, we're on the dispense portion of the HUD for the dispensing of the bombs. Alright. Getting close. Perfect hit. And I think we actually took some hits on that. Yeah, I can see it on the tail wing. So we're gonna go ahead and flip the bitch here. With the tight turn with the help of the landing flaps. Oh, perfect hit. Alright, so we got that portion of the mission done. We're going to go ahead and head back to base. Request inbound.
считает 4-0. Посадочный 0-8. Занимайте высоту 0-4. Работайте с посадкой.
Tells me to contact tower. I'm requesting landing.
104. Разрешите посадку. 1-0-4. Индиан Спрингс. Посадку разрешаю. Посадочный 0-8.
Flip to navigation. Full flaps. Down to 158 knots, 152. $147. Frogfoot's always a little squirrely. I'm gonna go ahead and punch out the parachutes. Started going a little slow there. Alright, well, went ahead and landed. Now I'm going to go ahead and set up right here for the shutdown and repair. Alright, and here we go. The only sucky thing about this aircraft is you literally have to wait for the entire thing to go down to 0 RPM for it to start repair. It just takes a long time for it to get there. Sounds like it's already done, but it's at 8% right now. Could use the Jeopardy theme music right about now. Alright, opens the cockpit at 4%.
Ремонт.
Request repair. Ground copy obliges with a copy. And yet we're still at 2%. At about 1% or 0, it actually starts the time at 170 seconds till repair. There's 0, and there's the 170 seconds. I'm going to go ahead and fast forward it. Alright, 10 seconds. Aircraft repair started. Aircraft repair finished. And now we go for the startup from shutdown and repair. Of course, we have time to set for refuel, rearm, and then press OK.
Заправка по плану.
Comes back with a copy on the refuel and the rearm. And depending on how much fuel you need, there's a differential on how much time is in between the refueling and the rearming. So right now, I'm just holding that switch as I would if I had the rearm window still up. And as soon as the refuel is done, it comes back with a copy or confirmation on refueling done.
Командир, борт заправлен.
Then I just let go of the switch.
Indian Springs, 104.
Request startup.
104.
As it's requesting for startup,
Запуск разрешаю.
it's rearming. You can see the weight being distributed on the wings. Canisters were empty, now they're being filled up.
Командир, оружие подвешено.
Rearming complete. Brings me back in the cockpit for the cockpit to be closed. Mirrors, lights, and then kicks me out of the cockpit for the taxi lights, navigation lights, and the ramp up of the RPMs on the turbines, left and right. At about 20 or so, 16% RPM, it requests the taxi to runway. And right before full RPM is achieved, it comes back with clear to taxi. And the navigation lights go to steady, and the taxi lights go to landing lights for takeoff. Well, now we're ready to go hit that convoy one more time, but since this is just for those macros, this is the end of the video. Hope you liked it, and catch you later. BAWLZY out.